Ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Brian.
Hello.
Phil, F-I-L-L.
That's correct.
That's an interesting last name.
It's Ukrainian. They didn't know F-I-L, F-I-L-L. Some of the
Okay.
family is one, some of the other.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Tomato, I think. The humble tomato. Most people don't know if it's a fruit or a vegetable,
Technically a fruit.
technically
But
a
that's
fruit.
all right. A lot
but
of
that's
people
acceptable,
say
right?
it. A lot of people say
Spinach.
it. Silly.
What? Just want to tweak it out. It could be a little tighter. This is a song I wrote a few years back. It's on my CD called Skeletal Refrains, and it's titled "It Tumbled from the Sky." 1, 2, 3, 4. Gazing across the river, beneath the freckles of starlight, the crickets pegged away their gig for the long cold winter night. Pondering in silence, a friend on his deathbed, a plea to save him, cross myself. The answer went unsaid. It tumbled from the sky. It tumbled from the sky. It tumbled from the sky. I don't know how I lost my faith, but I know where it was found. When a streak of fire slashed the darkness, aiming for the ground. I filed this in my memory, afraid of how I feel. It took me 15 years to write it down. More will be revealed. It tumbled from the sky. It tumbled from the sky. It tumbled from the sky. Gazing across the river, neath the freckles of starlight, the crickets paved away their gig for the long cold winter night.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was better.
How many instruments do you play?
Well, mainly drums, but I'm banging on the old guitar. Instruments that you can bang on. Piano. Not very good there, but I try. Yeah.
Okay.
Sing.
How long have you been playing?
Ooh, that's a good one. I was probably 7 when I first picked up a couple of rulers and wore out the upholstery on the couch while watching the Beatles and other bands on Ed Sullivan and other shows like that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Musical influences.
Here's another hard one. Like Wayne had said, definitely the Beatles. They kind of got me going down this road, and the Stones, and all of the old school R&B and blues, and just a lot of stuff. A lot of jazz too. But
Okay. How do you write songs?
any way I can. Maybe start with the beat, start with a line, start with an idea or a guitar riff. Any old way they come. They've come all different ways like that.
Okay.
Smoke and mirror shit. So,
We're having that black microphone, that black handheld.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Wait, hold on.
Gee whiz.
Hold on. Time out. Let's see if we can't do this.
avocado. You know what we call avocados in Louisiana?
What?
Alligator pears.
Alligator pears.
Yeah,
Here,
Why?
here.
because of the skin.
Trade off this one.
Because of the skin. It's like alligator skin.
Yeah, it's next time you look at an avocado and think about an
What's an
alligator
alligator?
skin belt or something, and you'll see what we're talking about. Just because of
Cool.
the curved, rough edges of the avocado.
You learn something every day. Here's our interview. What's your favorite vegetable?
Butternut squash.
How do you cook it?
I steam it and then I mash it and then I put tarragon on it. Tarragon's
Cool.
so good. A little salt and pepper. Yummy.
Okay.
Yum.
I slice it in half, bake it in the oven with brown sugar.
That's good too.
But I have to
I
cook
love
that.
Ready when you are.
All right. Well, actually, I had to do some Wikipedia research about this song, and there's a little bit of controversy about who it's. Jimmy Davis, the governor of Louisiana, is kind of credited with writing it, although it's been done by a lot of people, mainly Ray Charles. And the song is the #1 song in the nursery school, maybe, and the nursing home, as a matter
makes
of
sense.
fact.
That
which
makes
is-
sense.
And it's You Are My Sunshine. And it got Jimmy Davis elected governor of Louisiana, which
Wow.
is my home state.
Pretty
So,
cool.
Anyway. Couple of false starts.
Yeah, a little bit.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, I lay sleeping. I dreamed I held you, held you in my arms. When I woke up, found that I was mistaken. I hung my head, and I cried. You are my sunshine,
You are my sunshine,
my only sunshine.
my only sunshine.
You make me happy
You make me happy
when skies are gray.
when skies are gray.
You'll never know, dear,
You'll never know, dear,
how much I love you.
how much I love you.
Please don't take
Please don't take
my sunshine away. Go away. You told me once, dear,
Told me once, dear,
that you really love me.
you really love me.
Nobody
Nobody
could come between.
To come between.
Now you've gone,
Now you've gone,
baby, I'm so heartbroken.
so heartbroken.
You know you shattered
You shattered.
all of my dreams. You are my sunshine,
You are my sunshine,
my only sunshine.
my only sunshine.
You make me happy
You make me happy
When skies are gray,
when skies are gray.
you'll never know, dear,
You'll never know, dear,
how much I love you.
how much I love you.
Please don't take. I don't want you to take.
Please don't take,
Please don't take.
please don't take,
I don't want you to take.
don't take,
Please don't take.
no.
Please don't take.
Please don't take,
Take my sunshine. Oh, don't take my sunshine away. All right.
That was cool.
is that okay? Did I do all right?
I liked
Yes,
it. I
indeed.
liked it. That
All
was
right,
cool.
Good, good.
We're going to share this one. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we just want you two on the set. Get out of the way.
In English.
We can't move any forward because of the mic.
It's just the two of you. We don't want to.
Are we good?
You're good now.
We're good now.
We're
I'm
good now.
always good, bro.
Okay.
Well, I've been called evil, but only by children. When
That's
I
good
Tell them
thing.
to do something, like, go do that. Oh, you're evil.
The interview begins.
All
Let
right.
the interview begin.
One more time. What's your favorite vegetable?
Avocado.
And you said they call it alligator pears,
Alligator pears.
and you want to tell us why?
Well, it's shaped like a pear, and the skin kind of looks similar to kind of maybe an alligator belt or something like that. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
The curvy, rough edges of the skin, the outer skin. I don't
Okay.
know why.
Good enough.
It's good enough for me.
It's a
I don't
New-
have
New
to know
Orleans
why.
thing? Did
It's a
I say that right?
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans?
New Orleans is how
New
we say it.
Orleans. All right. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is probably purple.
Cool. How many instruments do you play?
I play guitar, bass, and piano.
Neat.
I'm
How-
still looking for the piano that leaves out all the bad notes. Actually, I do. I don't. In New England, I play piano, but in Louisiana, I play piano.
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 Piano?
It's always the piano when I play it because it comes out greasy. I'm really not that good.
Do you write songs?
Yes, I do. I do. I do
And
write
how
a
do
few
you write them? Do they just
with a lot of pain and agony.
really?
It seems
Well,
like-
everybody writes differently.
Yeah, I probably make it too complicated, but yeah.
Okay.
What else you
and
got for me?
what would you do to make world peace happen?
Well, I will just make it simple and quote Gandhi, who said, "Be the change you want to see in the world," and that's what I try to do every
Right.
day. I think that works.
I try and live like Santa Claus is watching me every minute.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have any questions you want to ask?
can't think of any right now.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, thank you.
And that
It's been
concludes
fun.
our interview.
Peace.
Roseanne.
Peace.
Okay. All right, last question. What would you do to make world peace happen?
Calm myself down, I guess. The biggest cause of turmoil in my life is myself, really, my
So if
attitude.
everybody learned to calm themselves down, we wouldn't have world turmoil.
I think so, yeah. If
Basically.
everybody just were a lot calmer and didn't take everything so darn seriously, and I think we'd have a much calmer world.
Okay, and what would you do to make world peace happen?
I like what Roseanne said, and I try to do that to my best ability on a personal level by simply being kind and patient and trying not to escalate
that happens.
To instead escalate the goodness and the peacefulness. I myself am always asking like the question of, are you kind?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, are you rich? Are you this? Are you that? And I always stick in, are you kind? And try and make people think about what they're actually doing and saying.
Random acts of kindness is a good.
I always help. I let
thing.
people cut in front of me in line. It's like, yeah, you know, if there is a God, which I think there might be, then I don't want to like piss him off or her off when I'm dead and wait until then. It's like, scoring them brownie points now, you know.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
How we treat each other is what I'm told is how we treat God. So if I can't treat you kindly, then I need to examine myself.
Yep.
But that's.
I also like to say, take the word God and add another O and just say good.
Yeah, that's
kind of
cool.
messes with people's heads, but it's fun.
Because believe it or not, that's one thing I believe about the creative force in the universe is ultimately good. Although a lot of bad stuff happens to good people. But
sometimes, and there's not everybody is good. And what would you do to make world peace happen?
World peace. I'm just a drummer. Come on, you know. You're really gonna push this. Okay.
No, I'm not gonna push it.
Let's see. You know, I don't know that that's ever gonna really happen, but we can all just try to be the best that we can be individually.
That's good.
Not
Works
horribly
for me.
original, but that's pretty much the only thing you can do.
Yep. Sully, come here. What do you think? Sully. Sully.
Wag your tail and, you know.
World peace is what?
She says, everybody should be nice to the dog.
No.
Right, Sully? All right.
Sully, summer solstice.
Sully.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever. All right. Any questions you have?
Yeah, when is it gonna stop snowing? No, I'm kidding.
A couple of weeks. Just a couple of weeks. If you're feeling bad about the weather, you go outside, you look at the trees, and you say, oh, look, all this snow is watering the trees, and the little itty-bitty buds, they're getting bigger by the day. And when it gets to be around March, they're getting like almost ready to pop, and you know spring is here.
Well, I do have a question. How bad do I smell like cigarettes to you? I hear you have a fine-tuned nose. Nose.
Actually, I don't have a good sense of smell because I had a traumatic brain injury 20 years ago.
Oh.
So I don't have a good sense of smell. I just all of a sudden get sick. And that would be from like smoking chemicals on you. So I won't know for about 10 minutes when my voice dramatically drops lower or I start acting like a drunk or something because my brain is shorting out, depending on what chemicals are on you.
Oh, okay.
Now you know.
This is a song I wrote a few backs.
Few backs ago.
Okay, you know what it is? I'm so thirsty I can't spit. Okay. Boy, I would hate to have to edit this. Okay, now we're ready to go.
How many instruments do you play?
Guitar and dobro and my voice, and I dabble in percussion, although I'm not very good.
Percussion's fun.
Baby step this way. There you go.
Baby steps.
Okay, here you are.
All right, how y'all doing? I got an old New Orleans song, actually. It was first recorded by the Meters, and they're credited with writing it, which I think it was something they kind of snagged from the local culture. Anyway, and I can't back up this thought, but it's one of those crazy songs that stick in your head. You know what I mean? You wind up singing it even when you don't like the song. And it's the kind of song down there where people would say, if you play that song one more time on the jukebox, I'm gonna do something to you. Anyway, this is called They All Ask for You. One, two, he, ha. went on down to the autumn zoo. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. They even inquired about you. I went on down to the autumn zoo. They all asked for you. The monkeys and the tigers and the elephant asked for you. I went on down to the deep blue sea. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. They even inquired about you. I went on down to the deep blue sea. They all asked for you. The whale he asked, the tuna asked, the barracuda asked for you. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. Everybody there, they wanna know where. They all asked for you. All right, Miss Rain. Different place, they all ask for you. They all ask for you. They even inquired about you. I went on down to a different place. They all ask for you. Your mama asked, your papa asked, your little brother asked me too. They all about you. I went on down to the autumn zoo. They all asked for you. The monkeys asked, the tigers asked, the elephant asked me too. They all asked for you. They all asked for you. Everybody there, they wanna know where. They all ask for you. They all ask for you. They all ask for you. Everybody there, they wanna know where. They all ask for you.
Cool.
Greasy.
That was funky.
That was good.
Do your thing.
Oh.
Do you write any songs? Do you do art?
I'm a painter.
You're a painter.
Yep. I wrote a song once a long time ago. I used to write poetry, but I haven't
Cool.
done that in a long time.
I write poetry,
Yeah?
and I write songs, and I paint,
Nice.
and I make stuff.
Yeah, I love to make stuff.
like to make
anything
stuff.
with my hands I can do.
Do you paper mache?
Yep. I teach art, so I
Oh,
teach a lot of different kinds of
That was
things.
what I always wanted to do.
It's awesome.
Be an art teacher.
I love being an art teacher.
That is
Best
the
job in the
coolest,
world for me.
Coolest.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Neat. We have a mutual fan club going here, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. Mutual Admiration Society.
Yeah.
So he was pleading with me, if you will, because he was the one that's going to have to tell my mother.
This is the one of Henry Thomas' mother, Henry Thomas, one of the original Freedom Riders.
What little lady?
Mother lives there. And I thought he was crazy. They tried to send him off to the mental hospital.
The psychiatrist, Dr.
Cake.
Chocolate cake now.
Examined me. and
Fran, a little
said,
piece.
"It's not crazy."
Oh, I have a half a piece.
He said, "Well, what are we going to do with it?" Take him back to jail.
His early attempts at integration were not taken seriously at first.
I went to several of the churches to discuss this with them, and I said to them,
Rosie.
I would organize the people who sing
Rosie.
honesty.
Oh, that's
Well, they were
cute.
horrified at that, and I, at age 19, could not understand why they didn't jump at the opportunity.
You accepted things as they were, and you really didn't realize that, you know, the moral issues involved in it. This is just wrong.
And so, town fathers, like Mayor Joseph A. Shelley, never saw trouble coming a few years later.
Every section of our city have citizens of both races living side by side, and they have done so in peace and tranquility.
He didn't exactly have his finger on the pulse of the...
I came back because I have a really important message. Remember, don't litter. If you really want to be proud of your land, don't spit on her face by littering. You know, if you see garbage, pick it up. It just looks so much better. You feel so much better. It's really something to be proud of when we keep everything clean and beautiful. And also, Solly says, if your dog poops, bring your scoop. Thanks.